How's everybody doing out in internet land today? I'm Brian Czach. I'm here for the drumdungeon.com, and I want to talk to you today about the inverted double stroke roll. The inverted double stroke roll is like a double stroke roll, only we're going to start the roll on the second partial of the roll. So if you break the roll up into four parts, you have the regular double stroke is just right, right, left, left, right? So we're going to start the roll on the second right. So if we just displace it like that, then it becomes right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. Okay? So the basic four notes is just right, left, left, right. Okay? So now, how does that sound when we play it? It's just... And you'll notice that the second of the two doubles is now on the beat instead of off the beat. So you have... Okay? So it's natural to want to accent that note. Okay? So what that does is you'll find when you practice this for a while, you might find that your normal double stroke roll will become cleaner and more articulate. And the reason for that is just because in getting that accent, the inverted roll, you're actually accenting the second note. So when you go back to playing the double stroke roll as it normally is, your hand is already used to kind of accenting that second note, where normally that second note would be a little bit weaker than the first note, especially in a lot of younger players who haven't been playing for a while, you know. So so what it does is it'll help make your roll more articulate and more even. It'll even out your roll so that each stroke that you play within the roll sounds more even and more, at the same level volume-wise. Okay, so it's very helpful to learn to play the inverted roll because it'll help your normal roll. So the regular double stroke roll or the inverted double stroke roll. Okay, so let's apply that to the drum set now. We can take it and play it on the snare. Right, that's pretty cool. You can take it and start playing it, around the drums. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You can start, one thing I want to talk about, especially with that accent, where you're actually doing like what's called a pull-out. To get your pull-out is an unaccented note followed by an accented note. So you have what is like, okay, you have a, so you have an unaccented note followed by an accented note. Okay, and you're literally like pulling out the stick. That's why it's called a pull-out. So you're kind of dropping the stick, and then using the fingers, you're creating an accent by pulling out the stick like that. If you watch my hand, my right hand. So that's what's going on there, all right? Now let's take the four-note grouping, the right, left, right, and let's substitute the last note, the fourth note that is, with the bass drum. And what that sounds like is... Okay? So now we've got something new, okay? Something new to work on. Okay, when you take it and you apply it to the drum kit, you can get all kinds of great sounds. Okay, so let's take that, and instead of substituting the bass drum, let's substitute the hi-hat foot. Okay, so now we've got the same thing, only we're going to play the fourth note with the left foot instead, and that sounds like, really slowly, like this. what I like to do is use that in jazz quite a lot. If I'm playing swing time. Okay, it's pretty cool because what happens is your right hand is still playing those quarter notes. Right, if I play 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's great because that quarter note pulse still gets played on the cymbal, even though you're filling it up with all these great notes in between. Okay, so now that we've got the bass drum, we've got the hi-hat substituted, we can start mixing them together. So what you have is okay, so now you can create like a whole dialogue between the bass drum, the hi-hat, the snare, the rest of the kit. Okay, and so on. You can go crazy with that. All right. Next time, I want to show you. This is just kind of the basis for the next kind of lick that I want to show you. I have sort of a lick that I've created of my own, and the root of it is based within what we're doing right now with the inverted double stroke roll. Okay, it stems from that and builds upon that and gets way more complicated from there. Okay, so I just wanted to introduce this idea. Get it under your hands, get it under your your fingertips, if you will. And for the next video, I'll show you the lick that I'm talking about. But for now, inverted double stroke roll. Check it out. All right, check it out. My name is Brian Czach. www.brianczach.com. And I'm here for the drumdungeon.com.